Ever stepped into a home and felt something different? Not just the look, the smell. Clean, pure, like time slowed down. No chemicals, no artificial sprays. Just the scent of real life, lived simply like in Amish homes. In today's video from Rustic Pantry, we're uncovering the quiet secrets that make Amish houses smell so amazing, and how you can bring that same peace and purity into your own space. Citrus-powered cleaning elixirs. The Amish often turn to citrus fruits like lemons and oranges as natural cleaners. The acidity in lemon juice breaks down grease and germs while leaving behind a bright, fresh scent. Many Amish cleaning recipes mix vinegar and lemon or orange peels to wipe down surfaces and floors, taking advantage of this clarifying citrus aroma. Using lemon is a simple, effective disinfectant and destaining agent. As one Amish-inspired guide notes, its acidity wipes out germs and leaves behind a light, citrusy scent, keeping kitchens and bathrooms both sanitary and inviting. This approach ensures surfaces sparkle and carry only the gentle aroma of real fruit, not artificial chemicals. Vinegar and baking soda basics. Amish homes rely heavily on pantry staples like white vinegar and baking soda for cleaning and odor control. White vinegar cuts through grease, removes grime, and neutralizes odors on countertops, windows, and even floors, so rooms smell clean rather than like chemical fumes. Baking soda is used as a gentle scrub and deodorizer. Sprinkling it on carpets, sinks, or in the refrigerator soaks up smells without any perfumes or artificial scents. These ingredients are inexpensive, eco-friendly, and non-toxic, which means there's no lingering chemical smell after cleaning. In fact, Amish cleaning tonics are praised for being all-natural with no harsh smells associated with them. The result is a disinfected home that smells subtly of the ingredients themselves, crisp vinegar and fresh baking soda, rather than any harsh synthetic fragrance. Herbal fragrances and homemade potpourri. Amish homemakers often fragrance the home with simple herbal mixtures and simmering potpourri. A beloved old-fashioned trick is to simmer water with citrus peels, rosemary sprigs, cinnamon sticks, and cloves on the stove. This all-natural hack releases a warm, spicy sweet aroma that fills the house and also helps keep insects at bay. Likewise, Amish-inspired cleaning tonics may include a few drops of essential oils, for example lavender or lemon oil, in addition to vinegar and alcohol. These botanical oils add a pleasant scent and extra cleaning power. Together, these practices diffuse gentle natural fragrances throughout the home without using any synthetic air fresheners, creating a calm, inviting atmosphere. Fresh air and sunshine. Amish cleaning routines emphasize fresh air and sunlight. Every sunny day, you might see Amish linens flapping on backyard lines because line-drying clothes outdoors not only whitens fabrics, but leaves them wonderfully fresh from sun and breeze. The sun is a natural disinfectant, so hanging laundry to dry in daylight actually sanitizes the fabrics. Indoors, Amish families routinely open windows, even just a crack in winter, to let stale odors escape, creating a noticeably crisp indoor air without any plug-in fresheners. In this way, the simple acts of airing out rooms and line-drying laundry infuse homes with clean, natural scents, fresh linen warmed by sunshine and circulating outdoor air, rather than trapped indoor smells. Daily routines and simple cleaners. Amish households rely on daily upkeep and uncluttered spaces to prevent odors from setting in. Rather than letting dirt accumulate, each day they sweep high-traffic areas and tidy up spills as they occur. This consistency means that dust, crumbs, or spills never linger long enough to develop musty smells. Their cleaning products are equally simple. Mostly vinegar, soap, baking soda, and water. So there's no heavy chemical odor after cleaning. As one Amish cleaning blog explains, these homemade tonics are non-toxic with no harsh smells. In practice, that means an Amish home doesn't need strong perfumes or air fresheners. Keeping to a simple, regular cleaning routine leaves the house naturally fresh. Over time, these small daily habits add up to a spotless home that smells clean and inviting. The hallmark of Amish-inspired housekeeping. The rustic clean, a way of life, not just a chore. There's a moment when you walk into an Amish home. You pause. Your senses slow down. You breathe in and everything just feels, right? Not perfume-y, not sterile, just clean, naturally clean. There's no chemical fog hovering, no sickly sweet sprays trying to hide what's beneath. It smells like wood, like fresh wash cotton, sometimes cinnamon, sometimes bread. It's the kind of clean that sinks into your skin. And here's the thing, it didn't come from scrubbing for hours with branded products from a supermarket shelf. It came from a rhythm, a lifestyle, a belief that your home deserves respect, not just attention when company's coming over. The Amish don't clean like we do. They don't panic clean. They live clean. Their spaces don't need to be reset every few weeks. They stay reset because cleaning happens quietly, regularly, like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it. You just do it. The old ways still work, cleaning like Grandma did. You'll find no Clorox under the Amish kitchen sink. No high-scented floor cleaners or canned air fresheners. What you will find, vinegar, lots of it, a giant glass jug, sometimes sitting right on the porch, lemon rinds floating inside, a little sprig of rosemary maybe. It's their go-to. Cuts grease, kills bacteria, leaves no weird residue, and somehow it makes everything smell like fresh rain. Baking soda? That too. Sprinkled over rugs and shoes, even inside kitchen drawers. Let's sit. Sweep it out. No more smell. Just freshness. And the soap? Homemade. Often from lard and lye. That's right. Real soap. Stuff that actually cleans. No dyes. No fake smells. It's raw, but works. Some women even toss lavender buds into their linen chests. The scent clings gently. Not loud, just enough, like a whisper. These tricks ain't new. They're just forgotten or ignored, but they work, and they don't cost much either. That's the real charm. Simple, powerful, timeless. Quiet homes smell better. There's a reason. You ever walk into a house and get hit in the face with last night's dinner? Or maybe the dusty musk of too many things packed into too little space. Amish homes don't smell like that. They breathe better. And part of that is because they ain't packed to the brim. Less stuff means less stink. Less clutter for odors to hide in. There's a reason their homes feel lighter. They are. No plastic bins full of junk. No piles of laundry slumping in corners. They believe in usefulness. If it doesn't serve a purpose, it goes. And the air? It moves. Windows open every day, even in the cold. Just a few minutes. Let the stale out. Let the fresh in. No need for air purifiers or wax melts. When the home is clean and quiet, the smells that linger are natural. Wood, herbs, fresh baked bread, maybe the faint trace of clean cotton. It's simple, but powerful. You can't fake it. You gotta live it. Routines that don't feel like work, just life. There's a rhythm in those homes. You can feel it. Monday, laundry day. Every Monday. Not whenever the hamper's full. Not when there's time. It's a schedule. Thursday, baking. Saturday, the whole place gets scrubbed. That's before Sunday. Because Sunday is rest. No exceptions. So, nothing piles up. Nothing sneaks past. Dirt doesn't get a chance to settle. Amish women wipe down walls. Yes, walls. Doors too. Every week. Not because they're neat freaks. It's just habit. Floors get swept 3, maybe 4 times a day. especially the kitchen. Mudroom? Spotless. Because shoes stay outside. There's no grand plan. No big spring cleaning. Just little things. Done all the time. That's what makes the difference. The home stays clean because it never really got dirty. That's the trick. That's the secret. It's not about scrubbing harder. It's about scrubbing sooner. A little every day. And soon, it don't even feel like work. It's just how things are done. The scent of home. Warmth, not fragrance. The best smell in an Amish home? It's not cleaner. It's not candles. It's food. Bread rising. Apple butter simmering. A pot of herbs boiling just to warm the kitchen. Cinnamon. Cloves. Maybe some dried orange peel tossed in. Not for eating, for the air. The warmth wraps around you like a blanket. Even the soap smells cozy. Lavender. Pine. Mint. Hand-mixed. Poured into molds. Cured for weeks. And when it's time to clean, it does the job, but leaves behind a quiet scent. Not bold. Not artificial. Just nice. Even their clothes carry that warmth. Dried outside, flapping in the wind. Smell that sun? It sticks. It's real. Not bottled. And you won't find Glade plugins stuck in the walls. Just homemade potpourri. Herbs hung from the rafters. Sometimes fresh flowers on the table. You walk in and feel something. Not just smell it. You feel it. That's what makes it special. Clean doesn't shout. It whispers. Just like the Amish way. The kitchen, where the clean smell begins. It always starts in the kitchen. That's the heartbeat. The scent center. The one room that tells the truth about a home. In an Amish life, it stays spotless. Not just because it looks nice, but because it has to. Meals are made from scratch. Every day. No microwave shortcuts. Flour dusts the counters. Eggs crack. Milk spills. Mess is part of the deal, but never lingers. Not even for an hour. Surfaces are wiped down immediately. Not with wipes soaked in chemicals. Just a rag. Hot water. Maybe a vinegar solution. That's it. After every meal, the stove gets cleaned. The table too. And the floor? Swept before anyone goes to bed. No dishes are left in the sink. Not even one. Because the Amish know, smells don't come from dirt. They come from what we leave behind. The kitchen smells like home-cooked meals, sure, but also like lemon oil rubbed into wooden counters. Like a freshly washed dish rag drying over the basin. Not just clean, deeply, honestly clean. The secret power of textiles and air. Fabrics hold scent. Most people forget that. Not the Amish. Curtains, table runners, quilts, even aprons, they're washed often. Hung to dry in the breeze. Sun-bleached. Scented by the open air. That's why Amish homes always carry this kind of light, crisp freshness. You walk through the hallway and it just smells like clean laundry. But not like detergent. Like cotton. Like air. And their windows? Not just decor. They're open. Every single day. Even just for 10 minutes. Letting the stale out. Letting the wild in. The air itself becomes part of the cleaning crew. No need for plug-in scent machines or those fake ocean breeze candles. Just real breeze. Real sun. Sometimes a sachet of dried mint or sage hangs near a doorway. Maybe a jar of cloves in the corner. No show. No performance. Just scent with purpose. Scent that comes from habits. From breathing with the seasons. That's something a machine can't mimic. That's why their homes smell like home. Clean isn't rushed, it's built. Most modern cleaning is rushed. A task. Something to check off when guests are coming. But Amish cleaning? It's layered. Built in like stone on stone. No big cleanups. Just daily layers of care. The dust never gathers because it's swept before it lands. Trash never piles up. It's composted or burned or dealt with. Muddy boots never see the kitchen floor. They stop outside. Every habit protects the next. And over time, the home carries this steady scent of order. Not sterile. Lived in, yes, but in a peaceful way. The kind of scent that makes you want to sit down and stay a while. The kind that says, nothing here is hiding. Nothing here is fake. It all builds, quietly, almost invisibly, but it lasts, and it matters. Because scent isn't just about products, it's about memory, routine, the way you treat the space that holds your life. The bedroom, a nest of quiet freshness. You wouldn't expect it, but Amish bedrooms are some of the best smelling spaces. Not because they're perfumed, but because they're stripped down. No tech buzzing, no clutter crammed under beds. Just thick quilts, linen sheets, maybe a cedar chest at the foot of the bed. And everything is aired out regularly. Even the mattresses get turned, pillows fluffed, windows open to let morning air do its work. And sometimes a small dish of baking soda or a bundle of lavender gets tucked into the corner. Quiet scent, calm scent. That's what you notice. There's something about laying in a room like that. You fall asleep faster. You breathe deeper. You don't even realize it, but your body knows. It's safe. It's cared for. Nothing here is stale. That's what Amish cleaning does. It doesn't scream, "Look how clean I am." It whispers, "You can rest now. Everything's okay." Lasting freshness comes from intention, not effort. There's no secret Amish cleaning spray. No magic vinegar ratio that changes everything. What makes their homes smell amazing is intention. Every rag, every motion, every open window, it's done with care. Not panic, not performance. It's not about keeping up appearances. It's about keeping order. Real, grounded, practical order. And from that, the scent rises. Not always something you can name, but always something you remember. And that's the part most people miss. They chase smell, try to bottle it, spray it on. But the Amish, they live it. They build it into their days. Little acts, done again and again, until their homes carry the scent of quiet work, of sunlit cloth, of bread and soap and wood and wind. It's not sold, it's earned. You want that kind of clean? Start with care. Let it grow, day by day, and soon your home will whisper too. The floors tell the truth. Look down. That's where most of the story is. Floors don't lie. They hold everything we carry in: dirt, dust, crumbs, spilled tea, yesterday's boots. And Amish folks, they pay attention. Floors get swept often, like a lot. Not once a day, sometimes 5 or 6 times, especially in the kitchen and hallways. No fancy vacuums buzzing, just a good broom and a quiet determination. On hands and knees sometimes. They mop too. Hot water, a splash of vinegar, maybe a drop of essential oil if there's some around, peppermint, lemon, something simple. The wood soaks it up. It gives back this soft, honest scent. Clean but not showy. The floors never get to that sticky, greasy phase because they don't wait. Messes are handled right then. Shoes usually stay outside or in the mudroom. No tracking things into sacred spaces. That's the rule, and you'll feel it when you walk barefoot. It's smooth, warm, not a speck of grit. That kind of clean, it's deep, it's lived in. You can't fake it. Little corners, big difference. You want to know what really makes a home feel spotless? It's the forgotten places, the corners, the windowsills, the space behind the stove. That's where scent settles when no one's looking. And that's where the Amish clean, quietly, like it's second nature. They dust baseboards every week, sweep behind furniture, open drawers and wipe them out. Even the cracks in the floor get attention, maybe not every day, but regularly. It's these little places that hold on to smells. Grease, dampness, mold. That musty air you sometimes catch when walking into older homes, that's the stuff they never let sit. They clean with intention, not just visibility. Even light switches, doorknobs, they shine. And guess what? It adds up. It builds a smell. Not like flowers, not like lemon candy. Just clarity, clean air, The kind of home where nothing's rotting in the corner. Nothing's been ignored. You can smell that care. It lingers soft and subtle everywhere. Simplicity is the secret ingredient. Most of us try too hard. We mix too many scents, use too many products, think the answer is in the bottle. But Amish homes prove the opposite. It's less that makes it better. A bar of handmade soap, a clean towel, a wooden floor rubbed with oil. That's all it takes. Because the smells aren't added, they're earned. By stripping away the fake, the chemical, the extra. Their lives are simple. That simplicity becomes scent. It's not a scent you can buy. Not really. You have to live it. Clean with fewer tools, but more consistency. Wipe things down before they become a problem. Let fresh air be your best cleaner. And always, always pay attention. That's the biggest thing. Amish homes don't smell good by accident. It's not a coincidence. It's discipline, care, a rhythm of respect for their space. And the result? A home that smells like peace. Not just because it's clean, but because the cleaning came from love. Living the clean, not just doing it. There's something powerful about homes that aren't just cleaned, they're kept, maintained, cherished. Amish homes are that. And that's where the scent lives. In the keeping, not just the doing. Because when you only clean in reaction to company, to mess, to guilt, the scent never sticks. But when you clean as part of how you move through your day, then the scent becomes part of the walls, the air, the fabric of your life. It's quiet. It doesn't beg for attention, but it's there, deeply there. Smelling good isn't the goal, it's the result of living slow, living clean, letting care lead the way. You don't need special tools or branded sprays. You just need presence and a little bit of vinegar, maybe some sun, a breeze, a broom, a moment, over and over, until your home doesn't just look clean. It feels clean, smells clean, lives clean. Final whispers of a well-kept home. Step into an Amish home and you'll know. Without words, without labels, the scent wraps around you like a memory you forgot you had. It's not loud, not even noticeable at first, but seeps in, lingers. You'll leave and still carry it in your clothes, your hair. You'll miss it. That's the kind of clean we chase. Not sterile, not sprayed on, just honest, rooted in habit, born from care. It's the kind of clean that comes from scrubbing corners in silence. From windows cracked just a bit. From herbs simmering on the stove for no reason other than joy. You want your home to smell amazing? Stop reaching for bottles. Start changing your rhythm. Clean before it gets messy. Simplify. Respect your space. And little by little, the scent of peace will build. Soft, subtle, but strong enough to stay. That's how the Amish do it. And it works every single time. So maybe it's not about scrubbing harder. Maybe it's about living softer. Paying attention. Letting the air move. Letting care lead. Because when you clean with heart, your home doesn't just sparkle. It whispers. It welcomes. It breathes. And that scent? That's the scent of simple, sacred living. If this story stirred something in you, stick around. Subscribe to Rustic Pantry for more slow living secrets, timeless cleaning wisdom, and the quiet art of keeping house the old way. See you in the next one.